We are going to discuss the TGPSC Group 3 arithmetic portion. Okay, today the examination was finished, so we will see the questions and how to answer those questions. Okay, so we see here the first question in that is 6 persons U, V, W, X, Y, Z are sitting around a circular table facing the center. Okay, so 6 persons are sitting around a circular table and all of them are facing the center. All of them are facing the center. Okay, all are facing the center. All are facing the center. These are the, what they are saying is U is facing V. Okay, U is facing V. All are facing center and U is facing V. V is to the immediate right of Y. So there is Y. To his immediate right, we have V. Okay, the next. And to the immediate left of W, about the same person V, he is immediate left to the W. Okay, so now I am assuming that all are facing in this direction. Okay, W is to the immediate left of X. Okay, there is X and to his immediate left is X. Sorry, W. Z is to the immediate right of U. Okay, there is U and to his immediate right, I have Z. Okay, now this is the case we have. Now based on that and after that, they given us that if Y exchanges, that is later. So first of all, U and V are exactly opposite to each other, right? So U and V. For 6 positions, these two are opposite, these two are opposite, and these two are opposite. So U and V are opposite to each other. Now next, V is between Y and W, and make sure that for Y, it should be rightward side. Okay, in that case, okay, so I should put Y here and W here. Then only Y and W will be to the right and left of V. To the right and left of V. Next, X is, W is to the left of X. So that means I should put X here so that W automatically becomes, anyway, he is facing inward. So W becomes to the left. So out of 6 people, we have arranged 5 people. Now I can write Z here. And cross check it. Z is to the right of U. U is anyway facing the center. To his right means obviously this will become Z. And so now all our given conditions were satisfied. Okay, now come to the question. If Y exchanges his seat with V, now Y will come to this position and V will come to this position. Okay, next, X and Z after interchanging their seats. So first of all, X and Z will interchange their positions. That means X will come here and Z will come here. Okay, their seats turned 180 degrees and sat by facing their backs to the center of the table. Actually speaking, initially all of them are facing the center. But now what they have done is they interchange their position and they turn in such a manner that they are facing outward. Facing the back to the center means they are facing outward. Now, then who is sitting to the immediate left of X? Now X is seeing outward. So to his immediate left means what happens to this position? Now to this position, who came now? V. So our answer here becomes V. So our answer here becomes V. Okay, this is the answer for this one. Next. A statement followed by 2 assumptions are given below. Decide which assumption follow from the statement. So definitely that we should consider this statement as a perfect one. Whether they give us a wrong statement or perfect, it doesn't matter for us. But we should consider this, and based on that, we need to check these assumptions were true or not. Now, to make a trip to Ooty on 9th of May, John decides to book railway tickets well in advance in the month of March itself. Okay, that means obviously he is going on vacation on the month of May, but he is booking tickets on the month of March. That means April and March, 2 months in prior. Okay, now come to the assumptions. Railway reservations can be made 2 months in advance to avoid last minute rush. Yes, right? Why? Because already he is booking his tickets 2 months in prior. Next, John can book a ticket of any desired class as there will be more vacancies. Did he mention anything about vacancies in the given statement? No, right? He didn't spoke about the vacancies. Simply he said that he is booking it in 2 months. So, especially in this type of questions, we cannot make our own perceptions. We should only blindly follow the given statement. Nowhere in the statement he spoke about the vacancies. Because of that reason, we cannot take this into consideration. Because of that reason, we can say that only one is implicit here. Only one is implicit here. here, not the second one. Second one is not implicit in this case. Why? Because this is purely a given statement and an assumption case. So we need to obey to the given statement. We should not think beyond the given statement or something like that. Nowhere in the given statement he spoke about the vacancies or about the class of ticket which he is booking, right? So based on that reason, we cannot make to come to conclusion that the second one is the implicit one. So here only one is implicit. Okay, read the given what instructions carefully before answering. Why? Because based on these instructions, our assumptions also may vary. We will see later. We have the questions. Now see here, a statement followed by three conclusions are given below. Decide which of the conclusions follow from the statement. Okay, from the given statement, these three conclusions which will follow. Now see the first one. For the post of president of a club having 40,000 members, so the strength of that club is 40,000. Very clearly they mentioned us. A, B, and C contest elections. In the elections, all the three took part with no invalid votes. That means all the 40,000 votes are valid votes and everyone casted their votes. Okay, A gets 3,000 votes more than B, B gets 1,000 votes less than C, and C gets. So from this, first of all, we should come to one conclusion that the hierarchy. Sorry. So who will win and who will lose? So here A got more votes. Why? Because he is getting 3,000 more than B. And B gets 1,000 votes less than C. And at the same time, C is getting 2,000 votes less than A. So that means if I see the order, A will get the maximum, C will get the second, and B will be the last candidate. So whenever you see these type of questions, for easiness, we will assume the least person votes. So for timing, assume that B got some X votes. Now what happens to A? A will get some X plus 3,000. Why? Because A is getting 3,000 votes more than B. Okay, now come to C. B gets 1,000 votes less than C and C gets 2,000 votes less than A. That means, can I say that B gets 1,000 votes less than C means, can I say it in reverse order? C gets 1,000 votes more than B. C gets 1,000 votes more than B. C gets. So that is the reason I can write it as X plus 1,000. Now please observe here carefully. What we can understand here very clearly is A is getting X plus 3,000 votes, C is getting X plus 1,000 votes, and B is getting X votes. And it also satisfies our C gets 2,000 votes less than A. See here, C is getting 2,000 votes less than A, right? So now, see here, according to the question, X plus 3,000. That means all the 3% votes, sum should be equal to what? 40,000. X plus 3,000, X plus 1,000. And at last X. This is equal to what? 40,000. So from this, what I can say, 3X is equal to 40,000 minus 4,000, 36,000. Okay. So from this 3 ones 3, 12,000. So what is the value I got here? X is equal to 12,000. X is equal to 12,000. Okay, well and good. That means A will get how many votes? 15,000 votes. B will, sorry, C gets how many votes? 13,000 votes. Whereas B gets 12,000 votes. Now come to our conclusion. A won the elections. Yes, the first one is true. First one is true. Now B and C together could get 5 by 8 of the total votes. Actually, B and B is, sorry, together are getting how many votes, ma? 25,000 votes. Yes, this 25,000 votes is what portion of 40,000 votes? See here, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 5 times and 8. So this is 5 by 8 of the total. So the second one is also true. Now come to the third one. 15,000 votes went in favor of A. Yes, right? A got 15,000 votes. Then obviously all the three are true. So here option 4 is correct. Option 4 is correct. Here all the three are correct. Now come to the next one. If Ayushi says Payal's father Raghav, that means very clear that Payal and his or her father is Raghav. Okay, is the only son of my father-in-law Manohar. See here, father-in-law means obviously husband. He is the only son of whose Ayushi is. That means Ayushi is the wife of, okay, Raghav. Okay, so here we will have Manohar. Manohar. Father-in-law Manohar. Okay, now next. Then how is Priya, who is the sister of Payal? Okay, there is one more girl, Priya. She is sister of Payal. That means she is also the daughter of Raghav and Ayushi. Related to Manohar's wife, Rani. Okay, Manohar's wife, Rani. Now see here, Priya is the granddaughter of Manohar, obviously. Then obviously she is also a granddaughter of Rani. How Priya is related to Rani means granddaughter, granddaughter. Here it is granddaughter. Okay, now see here, there is a dice. When you see any picture in this manner, that means here the given picture is in this way. 4 are here and 2 are in this manner. So whenever you see any picture in this manner, let us assume that A, B, C, D, E and F. Here what we can say is E and F are opposite to each other. That means alternates. If you see in this manner, in this direction, E, I left C and F are opposite to each other. Similarly, if I see in this direction, A and C are opposite to each other. Next, B and D are opposite to each other. This is the logic with which we will open the dice. Now see this question. From this very clearly, I can say that 3 and 1 are opposite to each other. Okay, well and good. And please see this one. 5 and 6 are opposite to each other, alternate one. So 5 and 6 are opposite to each other. So out of 4, 2 were, out of 6, 2 were finished. So what we are left here? 2 and 4. So that means 2 and 4 are opposite to each other. 2 and 4 are opposite to each other. Now come to the question mark. Then the numbers on the faces adjacent to the face numbered 2. See here, which will be adjacent except the opposite one. All the remaining numbers will be adjacent. So here, which one is opposite to 2? 4 is opposite to 2. That means the remaining 4 will be adjacent to 2. So our answer here becomes 1, 3, 5 and 6. That means the fourth option is the correct one. Fourth option is the correct one. Okay, next. See here, a statement followed by 2 courses of action are given below. Identify which of the course of action to follow to the address the given. Okay, there is a problem. So how we need to address that problem? So which course of action should be taken there? Now see here, recent reports show that eating hot food in plastic plates is causing stomach related diseases and leading to cancer in many cases. And the course of action, that means to avoid that, what we can say that issue, they have given us 2 course of actions and we need to see whether they are supporting our given issue or not, or no. The government should ban the industries manufacturing these kind of plates immediately. Okay, this is one chance. That means the government should take an initiative that they should stop it at the root level by what we can say is by stopping the manufacturing of those plastic plates. That is the first one. Now come to the second one. We have to bring awareness among the people about the consequences. See, at whatever the level government can do, they will do anyway by banning the manufacturing these plates. But still there will be some, what we can say, some or at one or the other places they may miss. And to avoid that also, what we should do is we should educate the people regarding that. So we should create an awareness. So these both the conclusions are actually the course of actions are worth for us. So we can say that both 1 and 2 follows. Both 1 and 2 follows. Now see next one. What is the order of the following 5 words as per dictionary order? See, very simple. In dictionary, we know how we need to look. So IDE, IDE, IDE are common in all the words, right? So immediately after that, idea. Okay, so obviously we can say that my first one is C. And then next, identity is common in all the things. Okay. So next, identity, after that C. So CB. Next, after that, identity after T and I, F is there. TY is there. Okay, F and F. So here 2 are there. And after this, I is there here. Okay, so CBE. And then next, A and D. Okay, so our answer here is the fourth one. Fourth one is our answer in this case. Next, find the missing number in the following series. The given series is 3, 14, 39, 84, 155, and they left a place and we need to find that one. So now please observe here, what is the difference between 3 and 14? Actually, it is 11. What is the difference between 39 and 14? It is 25. Right? What is the difference between 39 and 84? It is 45. What is the difference between 84 and 155? Here it is 16 and it is 55. We can say it as 71. And here it is broke. Okay, we will see what. So by looking into this, did we get any idea? Okay, we will go for one more level. So what is the difference between these two? 14. What is the difference between these two? 20. What is the difference between these two? 26. Now please observe here 14, 20, 26. The differences are what? 6. So that means the next difference, what might be my next difference? In that case, 32. If it is 32, what is the difference I should have here? 71 plus 32, it should be what? 103. So that means if it is 103, what should be here? What is the number I should have here? 258. 215. Now, don't stop here. For verification, I will continue the same thing. What is the difference between these two things, ma? Here it is 99 and 44. This some 141, right? And the difference between these two is what? 38. Now see here, our chain is in a continuous manner, right? So our answer here becomes what? 258. Okay, this question is nothing but the double difference at two levels. Okay, if you do the difference of difference, you will get the answer very quickly. Okay, next. The statement followed by two arguments are given below. Identify which of the argument is or are strong to support the statement. Okay, we need to see which statement. In the present day scenario, it is necessary for a teacher to excel in his profession, to embed technology in classroom teaching, to enliven the classroom activity. They are saying that there is a statement, okay, that the teacher should excel his profession by including the technology while teaching in the classroom. That is the statement. We need to see which statement will support strongly, which argument will support strongly, and all those things. Now, yes, using technology in the classroom teaching not only into, I think there is some spelling mistake, enthusiastic student, but also one can make some difficult abstract concept, use visual concepts, visual, so that the students can better understand the concept. Actually, it is yes, right? In the present day scenario, yes. No, the use of technology in teaching, in classroom teaching puts a lot of financial burden on the students. Actually, it is classroom teaching. It is not like carrying, ask them to buy a tab or something like that. In classroom, that means using digital board, something like that. So actually, it is not directly related to what we can say students' financial burden. If the government provides it, then obviously there will be no burden for them. So this is not implicit. Here only one is strong for us. If I see the statement, from the statement perspective, only one is strong. Okay, financial burden means in the classroom, they are asking us to use the technology. Okay, in the classroom activity, they are asking, that means using digital board or any other 3D mapping or something like that. So here only one is correct. Now come to the next one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are the members of a family. A is the brother of B. Okay. A is the brother of B. Plus means male usual. B is the daughter of C. Okay. That means both A and B will be the children of C. D is the father of A. That means C here. D and C are wife and husbands. Husband and wife, sorry. E has 3 grandchildren and B is the only granddaughter of E. That means E will be the one generation ahead of this. And very clearly mentioned that B is the only granddaughter for E. Okay, put that aside. F is the daughter-in-law of C. F is the daughter-in-law of C means where I can put F here. Okay. C's son's wife will become daughter-in-law. Next, G is unmarried in the family. Okay, that means I will put G here. H is the son-in-law of D. Okay. H is the son-in-law of D. That means H becomes obviously the husband of B. Next, in the family, the number of males is same as an. Now, and very clearly they mentioned that E has only one granddaughter. E has only one granddaughter. That is who? B. Already E has only one granddaughter. That is B. Okay. Here H and F are the persons came after marriage. Okay. So that means obviously G becomes a male person. Why? Because E has only one granddaughter. The other A and G will become obviously male. Next. In the family, the number of males is same as the number of females. Now see here, we don't know the gender of E as of now. Now we will see the count the number of male and female. Male 1, 2, 3 and 4. When it comes to female 1, 2, 3. So that means there are 4 male and 3 female as of now without knowing the gender of E. That means I can take the gender of E as female. Female. Why? Because there are E same number of males and females. Then how is E related to G? E becomes whom? Grandmother. E is the grandmother of G. E is the grandmother of G. Next, a person started at a point P. Okay. A person started at a point P, moved a distance of 60 meters towards east. Okay, we know that North, south, east, and west. So towards east means he will come to this point and reached point Q. This is 60 meters. Okay. From Q, after traveling successively 50 meters, 100 meters, and 90 meters by turning to his left each time. See, now he is at Q, and in which direction? This direction. Okay, he turned to his left and he moved what distance? Initially 50 meters. And once again, he took left turn and he moved what distance? 100 meters. See here, initially this is 60, now he is traveling 100 meters. So try to draw a little bit lengthier line than this one. And once again, left means in this direction. And he moved what distance now? 90 meters. Now please see here, if I see in this manner. And what is the distance from P to R? And he reached R, finally reached the point R. They are asking us, what is this distance? Okay, if you observe this one, see, total is 100. In that 60 was gone. So what happens to this distance? This becomes 40. Total is 90. In that 50 is gone. So what will be this? 40. So from the Pythagoras theorem, side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse square. Let us assume it as x. X square is equal to 40 square plus 40 square. Now what happens to x? 40 root 2. What happens to x? 40 root 2. If you observe it, what happens here? X is equal to root over 2 into 40 square. So 40 square will come out and 40 root 2. Now, please be careful. The direction of P from R. Direction of P from R. That means in the place of R, I will put a cross mark. We know that this is north and this is east. What happens to this middle region? Northeast. So P is to the northeast and at what distance? 40 root 2. So our answer here becomes 4. So please be careful. Direction of P from R. That is the reason I have taken plus mark at R. With respect to R, we need to tell the position of P. Okay. That is northeast. Next. Two statements are given below with the reference to cause and effect relationship. How these two statements are related. Okay. Cause and effect. This is cause and effect case. Okay. Last year, more than 12 lakh students applied for JEE mains who aspire for getting admission into IITs for a total of 17,000 seats available. Okay. There is a great demand for the courses in IITs which impact very high quality technical education to students. Okay, now see the second one. Because of this high quality of education, there is a huge demand from the students. Okay, that is the thing, right? So here, what we can say is because of this quality education, the effect is what? Many people are writing for that examination. So here 2 is cause and 1 is effect. Because of high demand, cause. Because of this high demand, what we can say is because of this high quality technical education, many students were aspiring to study in those institutions. So here the second one is cause and the first one is effect of this reason. Because of this quality education, what is the effect? Many people are trying to get the admission in that IITs. So second one is correct one. Now see next. The organizer H of a gathering invited 5 guests PQRST. Okay. The chief guest of the meeting, all the 5 guests sat on the chairs which are left. Okay. T is the chief guest. Okay. Very clearly they mentioned that T is chief guest. Okay. Of the 5 invitees, T is the chief guest. All the 5 guests sat on the chair which is left side. I will assume that 3, 4, 5 and H sat here and he is facing in this direction. All are facing in this direction. So to his left, all the 5 people were sitting. And T is the guest. Now, which on left side of H? Black, blue, green, red and white are the colors of the chairs. The chief guest T sat in the middle of the 5 guests. So T is sitting in at this position and he is sitting in a white color chair. Okay, white color chair. The guests P and Q did not sit in the black chair. Okay, P and Q will not sit in black. Okay, P and Q are not sitting. Q sat in the middle chair of the farthest 3 chairs of H. See, what are the farthest 3 chairs? These 3 are the farthest from H, right? And Q sat in the middle of it. That means Q will sit here. Okay, and the middle chair of the nearest 3 chairs is blue color. What are the nearest 3? These 3 are the nearest and the middle one is blue color. Okay, this is the data which was given for us. Now come to the question. If the nearest chair of H is of red color, okay, that means this will become red color and S sat in it. Now S is sitting in this position. Then the guest combination. Now see here, P and Q are not sitting in black, right? That means obviously, anyway, this is blue, already Q sat here. So P will sit here and black will be here. And what is the color which was left for us? Green. And who is the guest left for us? PQR. So these are their final positions. Now, see here P blue. Here P is white and here P is black. These two are directly contradict to our given question itself. So those two were gone. So P blue, that is correct. Okay. Next, Q green. Yes. See, our guest is chief guest is sitting on white. So how could Q and white? So our perfect answer is what? The third one. So the third one is the perfect answer. No need to check all the things. It is waste of time. Now come to the next question. The following pie chart reveals the information pertaining to total members and male members in 5 health clubs PQRST in the year 2021. The distribution of total number of members in 5 health clubs in 2021 out of total 6,500 is given in the pie chart one, while the distribution, okay, 2021, 3,400, okay. This is total and this is only male. Please be careful. This is total and this is only male. So from the total, first of all, we should divide this one. What is P? P is 22%, right? So 22 in by 100 into 6,500. Okay, what is the value which we will get here? 22 into 65, 2 zeros. Directly you can multiply with 22 with 65, actually speaking. So 650, 650, 1300, 1300 plus 130, it becomes 1430. Okay, when it comes to Q, 35 into 65. Directly I am writing. It is waste of time to write 100 and cancel it once again. So 35 into 65, what we will get? 35 into 60, 60, 35. Please try to calculate it. 35 into 65, 5, 2, 7, 6, 0, 3, 2, 1. So 5, 7, 2, 2. Okay. 2275. Okay. Next PQR. R is of 13%. So similarly, 13 into 65. Okay. So 650 plus 195, what you will get? 845. Okay, next. S is of 19 into 650. Very simple. 1300 minus 65, what you will get? 1235. Okay, ST. T is of 11% of, sorry, 65 only. So 65, what happens to this? 650 plus 65? 715. 715. So this is the total number of distribution of among P. Now come to, this is total. Now come to the male. Male. What is saying? 19%. So as usual for P, 19 by 100 into further 3,400. So 2 zeros cancels here. So 680 minus 34, what you will get? 646. Right? 646. We get it as 646. And then next. Now see the next one. 34 into 34. 34, 34s are what we will get? 1156, right? Okay, right. Next. 18 into 34. 680 minus 68. What we will get? 680 minus 68 means 612. And the next one, 20 into 34, we will get it as 680. And the last one, 9 into 34, 340 minus 34, we will get it as 306, something around 306. Now come. The health clubs having more female members than male members. See here, if the male members is more than half, then obviously the male will have more. So 1430 half is what? 715. But 646 is less than 1430. So that means here female is more. Next, 1156, when you double it, what you will get? Something around 2300. And this one is also not possible. Okay. This one is also not possible for us. Next, 612. Anyway, this is not at all near about. So 680, if you double it, 1360, but it is 1235. So that is also not possible. Now see here 306, if you double it, 612 S. So here P and T are the two health clubs where female are more. Now, if X is the number of members of club having minimum female members, minimum female is see here 612 are male. That means in this case the minimum are there. So what is the value of X? 845. And Y is the number of members of club having maximum number of males. See here 1156 is the maximum number of males. So what we have here 2275. Y is 2275. Y is 2275. Okay. So what we will get here? 845. So the difference here is what? 1430. 1430 is the difference which we can say. Okay. Next. In a code language, moderate is coded something like this. In the same language, which word is coded? Now, moderate. So what you have? 13, 15. I am writing the alphabetical order. 4. E it is 5th alphabet. R it is 18th alphabet. A is first. T is 20th. And E is 5th alphabet. Now it is coded as what? O, R, H, J, X, H, B, N. Now please see here. What is O? 15th alphabet. What is R? 18th alphabet. What is H? 8th alphabet. What is J? 10th alphabet. What is X? 24th alphabet. What is H? 8th alphabet. What is B? Second. If you see in a round robin manner, it will become 28. And this is 14. Now see here, plus 2, right? Plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, and plus 9. They are adding. Now see here, they given us the code, not the word. That means you need to write code here. That is Bonter. They given us the code and they are asking us to write the, what we can say, the word. So here what is happening, please observe here, B is second, O is 15th, N is 14th, T is 20th, and E is 5th. Now plus 2, instead of here from in this direction, what is happening? Plus 2. If I want to do it in the reverse order, I should do here minus. 0 means what? Obviously 0 or 26th. Next 13. Sorry, next 12. Why? Because I should subtract here minus 3. Next minus 4 means 10th. Next minus 5 means what we can say? There it is 15th. Next minus 6 means what we can say? It is 25th. Okay. So now what happens to this? Z, L, J, O, and Y. Z, L, J, O, sorry. Bonter R is there, right? Sorry. 18th. 18th. So here I should do minus 7. This becomes the 11th. Okay. Why it is this one? And this is K. So our answer becomes what? ZLJOYK. Please be careful. They given us the code, not the word. Which word we need to write? So in reverse order, we need to do minus. Next, a solid cube each of this of 8 centimeters is painted with red, and that each pair of opposite faces have same color. The cube is then cut into cubical blocks of each side 2 centimeters. And see here, I will take one face. Actually, it is 8 by 8, but it was cut into 2 to 2 centimeters. So one face will be divided in this manner, right? So we know already that the cubes at the corners, these will be get paint on 3 sides, all the 3, and these cubes will get paint on all the 2 sides. So they are asking how many small cubes have at least 2 faces painted, at least, right? So we should consider 2 and as well as 3. So 3 means directly we can say how many corners we will have? 8. When it comes to 2, for one face, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are there. Like this, we will have 6 faces, but these cubes will be shared between 2 sides, right? So I am dividing it with 2. So 24 plus 8, your final answer becomes here 32. 32. 32 is the answer for us. Next, the calendar of, the calendar of year, which is immediately after leap year, okay, can be used after 6 years. Immediately after leap year. That means, see here 2012 is leap year, right? So 2013 calendar can be used after 6 years. That means you can use it in 2019. Similarly, the second and third, that means 2014 and 2015 calendars both can be used after 11 years. That means 2014 calendar can be used in 2025 and 2015 calendar can be used in 2026. Now come to our given question 2026. 2026 is a year which is third to the leap year. That means 2024 is leap year, right? So 2025 and 2026. Sorry, second to the leap year. 2025 means I can use it after 6 years. 2026 means I can use it after 11 years. So that means I can use this calendar in the year 2037. I can use this calendar in the year 2037. Leap year calendar can be used after 28 years. Now, the first January of the year X of 20 years. See here, first of all, before going to this question, we should know one thing. For a normal year, in a normal year, it start and end with the same day. Same day. That means if it starts with Monday, if January 1st is Monday, then the last 31st also becomes Monday. If January 1st is a Tuesday, 31st December also becomes a Tuesday in a normal year. But in the case of leap year, we will have a 1 day jump. That means if the first of January is Monday, then the 31st December will become Tuesday. If the 1st of January is some Wednesday, then the 31st of December becomes some Thursday. Like this, a jump will happen. A jump of 1 day will happen in that cases. Okay, right? Remember this one. This is the basic. Now come to our given question. The 1st of January of the X of a year X, that means we don't know whether it is a leap year or not. 20th century is Sunday. And 1st March of the same year is Wednesday. Now see here, they are saying that Jan 1st is Sunday. If Jan 1st is Sunday, next Sunday will be on 8th. Next Sunday will be on 15th. I am adding plus 7. Next Sunday will be on 22nd and the next Sunday will be on 29th. Okay, next Sunday means I can add it or I cannot. Sometimes it may or it may not happen. Now see here 29, right? So what happens to 30? 30 will become Monday. 31st will become what? Tuesday. Right? Clear? That means when it comes to February 1st, Feb 1st, what happens to Feb 1st? It becomes Wednesday. If 1st is Wednesday, next will be 8th is Wednesday. Next 15th will be Wednesday. Next 22nd will be Wednesday. 22nd will be Wednesday. Now, February month, if I have 29 days, that means if it is a leap year, that will become Wednesday. And first becomes what? Thursday. But what they are saying, 1st of March is Wednesday. 1st of March is Wednesday. That means this is 28th month only. So first became Wednesday. That means this is a normal year. X is a normal year. Okay. If D1 is the day of 31st December. See, already I told you for in a normal year, it start and end with the same day. That means D1 is day of 31st December. That means it is starting with Sunday, right? So obviously it also ends with Sunday. So D1 is Sunday. So these two options are eliminated for us. Why? Because they given us Thursday and something else. Next, D2 is, okay, now see here, 31st of that year is Friday and 31st is Saturday. First is, that means if it is a normal year, it starts and ends with the same day. But it is jumping 1 day. That means what we can understand, why is a leap year. Why is a leap year. So what they are saying, Jan 1st is Friday. Okay, I will use this one only. First as Friday. That means 8th becomes Friday, 15th becomes Friday, 22nd Friday, 29th Friday, and 30 becomes what? Saturday, and 31st becomes Sunday, right? And 1st of February will become what? Monday. In that case, 29th of February becomes what? Monday. Why I am using 29? Why? Because that is a leap year. Then 1st becomes what? Tuesday. So our answer is here what? 1. Why? Because 1st of the year March. Okay, clear? Next. Read the following. If x, y and p are be distinct real numbers satisfying p minus x into p minus y is greater than 0. See here, when it will be greater than 0, if these two are positive numbers, then it will be greater than 0. So that means what? From this, what we can say? P minus x is greater than 0 and p minus y is also greater than 0. And p is greater than x and as well as p is greater than y. Okay, from this, I can say these two things. Then p lies between x and y. Already it is very clear that p is greater than both x and y. Then how p can lie between x and y? So the first one is false. Product of two numbers of same sign is always positive. Yes, right. If you multiply plus with positive number with positive number, output is positive. If you multiply negative number with negative number, what will be the opposite? Positive. Always positive. So here A is false, R is true. And there is no relation between this first and second one. Okay. A is true, R is true. No, A is false actually. A is true. So these two are eliminated. So here option 1 is true for us. Next, P and okay. P is 16, Z is 26, N is 14. Next, K is 11, G is 7, L is 12, G is 7, M is 13, J is 10, D is 4, R is 18, H is 8. Now, what is happening to the first alphabet, ma? -5, right? Next, -4. And then next, -3. In this case, I should have here what? -2. That means 4 minus 2, it should be what? 2. Next, 26 to 7. In reverse order. Please observe, this is going in the reverse order. So, that means once again, consider 26. So, plus 7. This plus 6. Next one. See here, plus 5. Next, it should be what? Plus 4. So, 18 plus 4, it is 22. Next, see the 14th one. 14 to 12, -2. 12 to 10, -2, -2, -2. So, 8 minus 2, 6. So, what will be my answer? BXF. BXF will be, sorry, 22nd is V. Sorry. BVF will be the final answer for us. Okay, next. Read the following data carefully and answer the questions. Okay. They are same. Okay. The college, okay, this is percentage selected and 3 colleges. The college and the maximum number of students selected in the year in which A witnessed maximum number of rejections. Now see here, actually the data was given for selected. They are asking us the rejections. If you see in this manner, here you can observe that if percentage wise 72, you may think that it is maximum. But please see, this is 1850, but this is 2200. 2200 with 33%. Okay, so here the rejections are of what percentage? 67%. So please check between these two initially. Okay, what is 67% of 2200 means 67 into 22. So what you will get? 67 into 22, 4, 1. So 134 and 134 we will get 4741. Okay, so 1474 is the rejected here. Now in 1850, 28%. Okay, so 18.5 into 28. We will see. Let us see. 185 and 28 for timing. I'll assume. Anyway, last I will put 0, 40. 4 I will have 8, 6, 14. Okay. 2 5s are 10, 1, and I will have 7, and I will have 3. 0, 8. Okay, am I correct? 2 5s are 10, 0, 16. Okay, right. Here, what is the sum? I will have 1 and 5. So here only 518 were rejected. Only 518. Sorry. I should take 72%. Sorry, rejection, right? So 185 into 72. 2 5s are 10. 1 it becomes 7 and 3. 7 5s are 35, 3, 9 and 5. It becomes 12. Okay, 0, 1, 2. What happens to this? 3 and 1. 1332. Please observe here. 1474 is more than 1332. That means in the year 2023, there is maximum number of rejections. Now, they are asking us, witnessed maximum number of rejections are. Okay, the college and maximum number of students selected. In which college and the maximum number is selected. In this year, 46% and 1900. See here, 35% of 3000. 35. That means it becomes what? 1050. 46% of 1900 means obviously if I take 50% also, it becomes a value 950. 30% means 255 into 3. That value also will be lesser. So here the college is what? D, and the number of selections in that college is 1050. 1050. Next, all the colleges put together, average number of students selected in the year 2022. Selected. So that means 28% of 1850. Just now wrongly we calculated. That is 518. Okay. Next year, what? 43% of 21. That means 21 into 43. What happens to 21 to 430, 430, 860 plus 43? 9 not 3, right? Plus 42% of 25. 42 into 25, 1050, right? Plus 34% of 2700. So 34 into 27. 22, 23, 86, 8, 918. Okay, so I need to add all this and I need to find the average and approximate average I need to find. Okay, so what happens to this? Add all these things and if you add it, what not more than 1000, it is impossible. These two were gone. And one is 518, right? So 968 is also gone, but the nearest one possible for us is 847. If you calculate it carefully, what you will get? 803. 11 plus 8, 9. Okay. 1 I will have. 2 plus 5, 7, 0 and 8. Okay, I will have 9 plus 9, 18 plus 5. It is 18 plus 5, it is 3. Right. And I will have 2 and 3389. Sorry. 3389 divided by 4. If you observe this one, 3200 and approximately 847. 847 will be the perfect one. If you do also, you'll get same answer. Now see here. Okay. Okay. Bar graphs were given. Average number of cars of brand B is less than the average number of cars of brand. First of all, we need to find the average of brand B and brand A. Brand B is indicated with the blank one. So 1600, 1900. I am writing brand B first of all. 1100, 3000, and at last 2700. Now see this 1100 and 1900, it becomes 3000, 3000, 3000, 6000. 6000 plus 1600, it becomes 7600. 7600 plus 2700, 10,300. This is the total. Average means by 5. So what happens to its average? 5 twos, zeros, and 60. So 2060 is the average of B. Come to A, what it is? 3200, 700, 2800, 1300, and 3500. Okay, so what you will get here? 32 plus 6000, 6000 plus 2000, 8000. So, okay, overall you will get 11,500 and divided by what? 5 as usual. So, what you will get? 2300. Okay, this is the average of A. Now see here, average number of, see here students, actually I think there is some question missed here. Based on options only we can say. But what I can remember, okay, I think it is, the correct option is option C with, in this pair, 1/5 of difference of A and B, sorry, A and B in Q. In Q, that is the answer. In Q, the difference between A and B is what? 1200. 1200. And the difference between B and A is what? Actually 240. 240 is 1/5 of 1200. 240 is 1/5 of 1200. 240 by 1200. 0 zeros, 24 ones, 24 fives. So obviously you will get 1/5 as the answer. 1/5 as the answer. So you can take that one as for granted. Okay, next. If 10% of owners of brand A cars of city T migrate to Q. Okay, 10% of T means what? 350. Why? Because they are migrating to Q. That means that will become what? 1050 now. Okay, what is the question? By how much percent brand? Now see here, actually initially they are 700. Now 350 were added. 350 is what portion of 700? 50%. So our answer becomes here 50%. 50%. Now see the next one. This is syllogism case. This is syllogism case. Some cats or dogs. Some cats or dogs. Okay, good. All dogs are tigers. So all dogs are tigers. Some tigers are rats. All rats are snakes. Now come to conclusion. Some tigers are dogs. Some tigers are dogs. Yes, some tigers are dogs. First one is true. Next, some tigers are cats. Yes, some tigers are cats. That one is also true. Some cats are rats. Is there any relation between cats and rats? No. Next, some tigers are snakes. Yes, that one is also true. So that means here 1, 2, and 4 follows. 2 and 4 follows. Yes, the first one is correct. The first one is correct. Okay, so these are the answers for these questions. Okay, so everyone, please observe. These are the answers for the questions. Okay, if you have any doubts or any queries, please send us in the chat or the comment section. We will go through that once. Okay, thank you very much.